rapping is my first passion. That's my first, like, I'm a rapper first, actually, you know what I'm saying? I kind of grew into being a producer, so I love production, but, you know, I still got that itch to get behind a microphone.
I had 2 strikes, working on the third. Somebody yells out, yo, Karan's an early bird. But I ain't paying no mind, cause back then a hard head made us walk behind. My mother always said, don't worry about a cup. It's all a part of growing up.
It was instilled in me at a young age, being around my father. Not only was he running, you know, his company and him managing the groups, but he was a producer as well. Like, that's the person that taught me everything I know. And a lot of people don't know, like, LG the Teacher was a producer. He was producing most of them hits that was coming out of that whole Top Bar Records camp. You know, he taught my cousin Steady B how to produce as well. You know, so.
That's right, it was playing. Like I first said, this is my beat. Don't try to steal or your land defeat. It's not only the beat that you can call death. MD, that's me. KD, keys to my left. Let me hit the dance floor. My K's on the cut.
Once again, when you that young, you don't really realize how major everything is, you know, how major everything is that's taking place around you, because, you know, you're a kid. So, you know, we were still in school. Our father was hawking over us everywhere we went.
Hip-hop parade. Ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho. You drew a picture on my morning, but you couldn't make my day. I'm working and you're yawning, but you never.
Trek is an icon, man. Like, the way that whole thing came about, actually, we was at Hip-Hop Parade video shoot. You know, they invited us to come through and get in the video. Like, if you watch that video, you'll see that we had a little cameo scene in there. And, you know, we had already threw it across AG plate, like, yo, we should work together, you know, give us some tracks or whatever. So once we went through the video shoot, AG was like, yo, I got some beats I want y'all to hear. So we had one up in Tretch's aunt's house. Tretch used to live with his aunt in East Orange. That's the house that he was raised in. If you watch the video, everything's going to be all right and all of that. That's the video that was actually filmed at that house. Tupac used to be there. Like, a lot of people don't know, like, Tupac and Tretch was like brothers. Big shouts out to, you know, Tretch and KG, Benny, you know what I'm saying, the whole Naughty movement.
24 hours, 7 days a week, we play ding dong, Dixie, and high and low sleep. We chase down girls, acting like a fool. It was even days that we hooked you from school. But never again. Once mom started yelling, it was no telling when. She was gonna whip out a belt. I could have put ice on her, it probably would have helped.
With our Make You Famous album, we released that on Pop Art Records. My pop through the CEO had that on that project, and, you know, we put that out. A lot of people ain't even hear that album, but that was a great album, and I wish more people could have heard it. Right after the I Make You Famous project, I really start getting into production real heavy, because once we, you know, worked on that album, we kind of went the independent route, so we didn't have a lot of money. We normally did the, you know, through our projects being independent now. You know, before we was on East West Atlantic Records, so we had a bigger budget. So once we did the I Make You Famous project, the money was, you know, a little more, you know, it was a lot less. We basically decided, like, you don't need no other producers, you know. Basically, me and another guy named Mentally Gifted, MG for short, we basically decided to produce the whole album ourselves. Like, if you look at the credits, you'll see half of the album was produced by me and the other half by MG. Yeah, like, we actually didn't have no outside producers on that entire album. I've been producing since I was 13 years old. My first official record that I produced was on the No Mercy album. I actually did 3 tracks on that album. I did another song called The Hood that was used in a movie. So once we got on like that 4th album, the I Make You Famous album, kind of got heavy in the production, and I kind of took that route, you know, producing. A lot of people started hearing, you know, my talent as a producer, and they started approaching me about tracks and stuff like that.
This is how we do. We make a move and act a fool while we up in the
started out together as being down with the track masters. So like we both was basically in the same camp together. So I seen the whole process of him, you know, starting out as being a rapper, trying to get on all the way to, you know, who he is today. Nah, like 50 is a perfectionist, man, and like he deserves it 1,000%. This dude is a super hard worker. He would be at the studio on time. He'd be the first one there and the last one to leave. A lot of people don't know, like he's really a good dude. Like a lot of people got this image of 50 Cent. They think, you know, he's this ignorant monster, or this ruthless street guy. Now, I'm not taking away his street credibility. He's a real nigga too. At the same time, he's a good-hearted dude. He's really a good person, though. Like he deserves every bit of success that he got. The artists nowadays, like back then, you didn't have the tools to the internet, stuff like that. It was harder to break records. It was harder to create a buzz back then. Back then, there wasn't no YouTubes or no MySpaces. Like if you wanted to be seen at that level, you had to be on like MTV or BET and stuff like that. You know, that's real political, getting stuff on there, so it was harder. But nowadays, you don't even really need MTV. Like, so I think the game is a lot different as far as that. I mean, I the game is actually better nowadays because, you know, it's broader. There's more people making money in it. So you only had certain types of rap artists at that time. Little kids like Soulja Boy, Bow Wow, they making millions. Right now, I'm really, I got a Philly, you know, of course I'm feeling my man Small Mill. Of course I'm feeling my man Small Mill, and I'm feeling Meek Mills too. I like Meek Mills. I've been keeping an eye on him. Yeah, everybody keep their ear out for, you know, definitely Face Off Entertainment. Definitely my man Small Mill. Definitely my solo project. And QG. Got a lot of production that's coming out soon. A couple new artists. You know, I did some stuff with A. Marie. I did some stuff with Chris Brown, 50 Cent. You know, so a lot of, you know, basically I just been concentrating on working on my Face Off Entertainment company, building that brand. You could be a producer selling tracks here and selling tracks there, but until you actually build your team and your brand, you'll just be another producer out of the bunch that's, you know, waiting for somebody to pick one of your tracks. So I'm definitely trying to take it to the next level. You'll see a lot from me soon, definitely. I want to put this in there too. I want everybody to look out for that LG the Teacher documentary coming soon. My father, Lawrence Goodman, it's a documentary on his whole life, you know, the whole life of him coming up to West Philadelphia, being one of the biggest street guys in Philadelphia, all the way to being the godfather, pioneer of rap in Philadelphia. You know, starting the whole Hilltop Hustlers Pop Art Records movement, showing how Steady B, Cool C, 3 Times Dope, Marley Marl, Juice Crew, MC Shan, Bismarck. He's showing how all these people got started. I seen everything firsthand, so I think that played a big part in molding me into the, you know, person that I am today.
Bring it. What? On your mark, ready, set, let's go. Dance floor pro, I know you